Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece Manga chapter 1085. And now, cause this chapter, not previously, like when the review was happening in real time, obviously we skipped over it because we had to focus more on Wano. But when the review was going on in real time, I wanted us to deviate away from the Straw Hats for a little bit, away from Luffy, and have a full blown Reverie arc. Obviously, we don't get that. We got bits and pieces during Wano, but for the majority, it was skipped over. And even now, even though we're getting in this flashback, I would still pretty much say be confident in saying we are getting the Cliff Note version of what happened in Reverie. Honestly, this deserved its own full blown arc because seeing everything in detail would I think would have been so much more exciting than what we are getting now. Maybe sometime along the line, or they might want to give us the arc, but I don't know. But because of this arc, my wants and need for a full blown review arc has upped because of the reveals that we got within this chapter. More so about Lily the Nefer. No, you know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, and yes, we know she's related to a royal family that we already know. We're not really learning anything new within this chapter. We do, I think, one piece of new information we get is that we know that the Water Poneglyphs were together at one point, and there was an incident that separated them. And the big question of the chapter is, was it a coincidence or not? And did she cause it? Did Lily cause it? Kind of thing. And now, obviously, we know that once you see Emu, you get the bullet. So we see the five elders draw for the gun. You know, Cobra's been in here too. Cobra's been in here. He's been asking too many questions. He's asking the wrong questions. You know, he's gonna die. But who comes in to save the day? In hops in Sabo to save the day. So we now know where the picture came from from the newspaper. We said, you know, Sabo killed Cobra. You know, he's not even dead yet in that point, but that's where the picture came from. And now he's coming there, Sabo, he's coming there hot and heavy, pun intended, and he attacks Emu. And now Emu's able to take the attack. I'm not saying it was a super strong attack, but you know, he's able to take the attack, same with the five elders, and you know, keep it pushing. And now after that, we see these shadow things, and now at first I'm thinking the number first I was thinking the number giants, but now I'm conflicted. I don't know if that's number giants or more so an ability of Emu in some shape or form. But I guess the reason why I kind of want it to be Emu acting is because then that makes Emu more of a threatening person, because we know from a political standpoint, as I want to call it, from a power standpoint, he's very up there. He's not proficient. He's a threat in that regard. He sits upon the empty throne, but does he now have strength to him as well? That's the kind of thing I was thinking about. That's the kind of why I wanted it to be him attacking and not like number giants or something like that. But after the Cyber hops in there, gets up King Cobra, you know, he's beelining it out of there, and King Cobra basically makes it pretty certain, lays it out to us pretty certain for the audience that, you know, if I'm not Cobra, if Sabo doesn't drop him, you know, he gonna die as well. So these guys are strong. These guys are strong over Sabo, but Sabo, you know, he does what he's told. He leaves him and he keeps it moving. So that's it. So he can save himself. And so now we also learn within this chapter that Wapo overhears the conversation between Cobra and Emu and such etc. And this puts him into a mad panic. But I guess we can now understand why Wapo and Vivi were with Morgans, because essentially their life is on the line. How they get to them, not essentially sure. Wait, was it told to us? I can't remember. Did Sabo drop them there? I can't remember now. Ooh, I might have to go back and find out. But it makes sense why Wapo was there. Why Wapo is there, because before it was like, Wapo. Vivi, you can kind of understand, you can kind of gauge main character-ish. But Wapo, yeah, now we know kind of thing. And I guess the last thing I want to mention about this chapter is the whole point where we have find out that Fujitora helped the revolutionaries free the slaves that did escape. And now that pissed off Green Bull, obviously I can understand that. And it's not, when I read this in the chapter, I was like, okay, it's not really out of character for Fujitora. You know, we just see him starting to do something similar in Dressrosa. So I wouldn't say it's out of character for him, but it just made me think, why are the Marines letting this guy be an admiral when he's flaky? He's flaky at best, but whatever. That's everything I've got to say about this chapter. I think it deserves a 4-star rating, and that goes, guys. I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.